poetry. Why is that?
My name is David Demola. I do improv and poetry.
Russell Cummings, poet, host, comedian, entertainer extraordinaire, representing Sacramento art.
Cole, the poet. You ready, world?
My name is Ike Torres.
They call me Destiny the Diva, and I'm pleased to meet you. That's Destiny Robin.
East Coast hustle meets West Coast muscle. East Coast grind meets West Coast shine. It's last time. I'm your novelist, author, poet, Lamont Anthony Wright, aka Graffiti Bleu. You are now watching gblue.com TV. Poets are smart enough to locate the seeds of inspiration, wise enough to prepare those seeds for cultivation, clever enough to harvest the words, seasoned enough to roll up the herb and blow smoke into pronouns, metaphors, and verbs, haikus and testimonies, shadow boxing with soliloquies, stanzas, novels, and sweet melodies. The earth is the poet's mother, and we indeed are those special children that take root in her richness as we bask in the light of the sky. Leaves personify verses as they fall and fall. The many colors of crimson blanket the earth, the way open mics blanket eager ears. The nature of balance and a balance of nature. Talk about balance and they look like they hate you, especially when balance is about that green paper. Or at least they hate the fact that you ask, sorta like I would imagine a pimp would look when his bottom bitch says she's tired of living fast. Why is that? Or better yet, how in the hell did we get here? That awkward place without balance where resources aren't reinvested in sources. Poets are smart enough to harvest fruit in dry seas, bold enough to lead legions, crazy enough to stick their mind to chaos and pull out reason, clever enough to write down 1,000,000 lines and 1,000 topics, but not smart enough to turn a profit? Stop it.
There's no money in poetry. Why is that? Is it because the money is too busy going to rap, telling the thick girls in the club to make it clap? Well, quite frankly, I'm getting sick of that. Unfortunately, this question is no longer plagued mankind, and unfortunately, we're no longer taught to use our mind. Today, mankind is constantly chasing the dime. Well, let me tell you a little nursery rhyme. Once upon a time, we used to exchange minds. Now we're hypnotized and puppetized. We're selling out and cashing out and constantly criminalized, locked away and institutionalized. It's all systematic and we're living it as habit. They know if our brain goes first, the rest will follow like magic. We're knocking on doors that won't open like addicts. We're fiending for something seems like we'll never get to have it. Because our community is too busy barreling and crabbing instead of fishing and living, and no pun intended. But every lyric and rule I have is meant to be bended, and I can't pretend it. But when your actions suggest that I'm worth nothing or less, then I get downright offended. I got that spoken word like my body smooth with curves. It'll leave you feeling like you can't believe what you heard. For a living, I want to spit rhymes. I want to make time for the people that don't have time, because our community is dumbing down who takes the time to read. That's why for this cause, I will fight for what I believe. Our nation is in dire need of edification. So each verse that I give is meant for education, meant to encourage you, nourish you, and revive your soul. It's a full-time job with objectives and goals. So quite frankly, this question is getting old. Let's get it. Let's fix it.
Let's get it. My intent is to force feed these diabetic minds, comatose by these sugar-coated rhymes. Paying no never mind to cocaine lines cut for consumption. Kicking conundrum to blow out your eardrums as these words pierce your eardrum. I declare poetics of bullshit. Pulpit with wordsmiths in soup kitchen, serving as fixtures for this life we live. Standing at the edge, taunting wind to push us over. Four-leaf clovers off of weaker minds. These techniques peak the soul searching for that freedom. Consumed by heirlooms passed down over time. Pivotal jewel shine, blind and suited crooks attempting to snatch castles from under our noses. Juxtaposed to Machiavellian tactics, counteractions prohibit rule meant to blanket these eyes. They say money and poetry don't mix, as if starving artists are supposed to be bonded to the notion that these promoters shall feast, while the creators spend their existence with a belly full of unrealized dreams. These themes wreak havoc on beautiful minds. But mathematics are anti-Pythagoras. If you think I'm okay with lying atop brass tack mattresses, belly up, grateful for a quick fuck, while your pockets get thicker. Poets are pontificators of emotion, vibrating through the sands of time. Don't you ever get it twisted, motherfucker. I'm armed with a different mind state. My style's equivalent to Iron Mike. Pre-pay-per-view, Don King hype.
Started
riding with broken pocket in the heart of a millionaire. See, with the right hustle and grind, there's a profit to be made almost anywhere. But so this young artist from the heart of South Sac began to poetically profit everywhere. From the hood curve to them suburbs, this art form was rare. Different places, different states, in front of church congregations, school kids of all ages spreading this creative vibe, making it kind of stylish and contagious. But what was even more outrageous was that gigantic check they gave. Nice, while it lasted. But see, life has a way of collecting back taxes. See, this game, like any game, in the words of my OG, Hawthorne James, it's a roller coaster. So if you don't have the heart for this, it'll take your soul right over to it. So I grip the mic tight closer to my lips, cause in truth, I eat with this. This is how I make a living, giving kids keys to break out of the mental prison, that prison that I once lived in. I'm gifted. My wholehearted energy towards my gift and my presence crystallizes and breaks down to uncommon sense. And since time is money, money can be funny, and we all know this. My craft, no laughing matter. I'm a very serious poet, but even more sincere about my purpose. So as long as I spend my life helping change lives while walking on Earth's surface, helping change lives while walking on Earth's surface, blessed forevermore. Where's their money and poetry? Not that it's any of your business, but as long as I stay about his business, I'm gonna put it simple. My pockets ain't exactly broken anymore.
Fighting for the people don't get you paid. It gets you hated, early grades in an early grade. But ballers balance budgets because they play a game. And rappers in the game play for a team that just don't play the same. Playing dumb for a paycheck, say they pride for profit. Who should have your attention is rarely the one who got it. You keep knocking that nonsense, we over here Harlem Renaissance. Cause your priority won't be profit when you're a prophet. So what is it with poets? Is it poor marketing, not properly promoting a monopoly? The money go to promoters and property owners. And we know this, but we focus on making a difference. Cause the ones that need the message ain't always the ones that's listening. So if it's real, is it still hating? We need to eat. Do you sell your soul to make the bacon? Cause reality divas going ham. While poet pockets are Muslim, we do it to reach them. We don't reach them, do it for nothing. And if that was true, I would gladly do it for nothing. Or to lay with a couple ladies, my buddies and Teddy Ruxpins. My poetry has perks, my pieces tickle and touch them. Or do it just to prove you can do it without fronting. Or for the chance I might take your mind and fuse it with substance. So if I swing and I miss, then I'm swinging again. Whether I play in the league or I play in the streets, if I bring one home, then that's payment enough. But I see my daughter growing, knowing I ain't making enough. Cause it's hard to feed your seed off poetry, bro. Some of the dopest artists I know getting rides to the show, but they there though. Look like a natural hair show. No 2 Chainz, but to speak riches into the air though. So if it doesn't make money, doesn't mean shit. Does the road I chose make me less of a genius? So many questions. To answer your question, it doesn't matter. We realize the value of your mind. Fake money is not a factor, but we all forced to be capitalists. So I'll state this: anyone could be successful. Whatever is what you make it.
I save more lives than I can count, with only a handful of poems and an honest heart shared. Not for applause or admiration, but because truth is a choice I cannot live without. See, truth is, all words have worth. Some say it's priceless, the cost of our words, not quantifiable by numbers or price fixed for the heart we touch. How many hospitals accept surgery payments in the form of love? Landlord, when the rent is due, don't ask for hugs and kind thoughts, but for some reason, people who buy Chabok or something to wake up for work don't spend a fucking dollar for someone who wants to wake up their soul. They believe you are shiftless, lazy, like this shit comes easy. They want you to believe that an artist who is starved is the only artist worth feeding, that a middle management career is the only life worth achieving. But how many lives have they saved taking minutes in a corporate meeting? See, I get phone calls from friends and strangers who say, thank you, David, for writing about depression. I never knew anyone else could feel like this. Thank you, David. See, my words saved lives, and mine was the first. My words saved lives of people who I will never realize. My words save lives. Don't you dare think they're priceless.